Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
School, and there wasn't no virtual stuff when I was going to school.
Right,
I'm in my
right,
50s.
right.
I'm
Right.
over 50. So
Right.
it wasn't none of this.
Right.
But my mom was going to send me to school. She didn't give
Right.
a damn about a virus.
Right. She would send you you be at the school with a laptop sitting out front while the teachers were indoors.
We didn't have no laptop. Let
Right.
me tell you. My mother told me go to school. I go, Mom, it's a virus. She go, you better hold your breath. My mother didn't give a damn, dude. I'm telling you. I'm so glad there wasn't no virus when I was a kid. My mom at home right now, man. I'm at my sister's house now, but I'm staying with my mom. I gotta go back over there. She just turned 80 and she's high risk. She's high risk. She don't open the door for nobody but me and the weed man.
Your mother cracked the door open. You like, Mama, it's me. Show me some pictures of you when you were younger.
She said, back up. I can't see your whole body. Dude, I had to talk to my mama and just chilling out. She used to talk to me on the phone when I called from California with a mask on. I said, Mama, you need, they say 6 feet, not 6 states. Take the damn mask off, Mama. You tripping.
Yeah, dude, you know what? I didn't see my mom's for like 6 months in person. Like she wasn't playing that. She wasn't playing that.
This first time I see my mom.
Yeah, we were on you know, like iChat every week, but she was like nah, y'all keep it, y'all stay in Brooklyn. We don't need to see each other, you know. So which made sense. I get it. When let me ask you, so since you were in the class clown, what got you on stage for the first time? Like how did you
I was at an open mic night back in Detroit. I was a nurse.
You were a nurse?
I was an LPN.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Because I got two sisters that's a nurse, and they gave me first I was a nursing assistant. I was changing diapers and at the nursing home.
Oh wow.
I was doing their hair, getting them dressed, feeding them. I told them,
but there was good money. There was good money in that. Because one of my boys was a home health aide, and while I was telemarketing and making like 8 something an hour, this dude was caking off. And I used to be like, I was like, how much you make? He's like, yeah. It's like, he was always fly. He always had like money and fly gear. I was like, yo, dude. And he had an old person that was still young enough that they could do most things on their own. So he didn't really do anything.
No, I had 6 patients.
Oh, wow.
So I was in the nursing home. So I told her, I'm tired of doing this. I want to give out vital signs. So I got to take this test. So they gave me the backdoor exam, you know, the hookup. So I went through it. They gave me that. They gave my certificate. Boom. Now I'm giving out meds and I'm chilling. No more changing diapers. I'm dressed all sharp. So all I was doing was pills and nurses.
Okay. That's good.
We had a couple of nurses and another guy. We go around passing out pills. We go, hey, Mr. Johnson, one for you, one for me. And we didn't know what the effects were going to be. We had to see later on. Sometimes we'd be like this. Sometimes we'd be like this. Sometimes we'd be like this. I can't stop feeling this. I'm telling you. But it was crazy. And then I went with my friend to open mic at this comedy club in the Royal Oak, Michigan.
Was that Mark Ridley's?
Mark Ridley's
Comedy Castle. Yeah.
You remember that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we was there kicking it, looking at some open mic nights and some. So they say, who wanted 3 minutes of fame right now? We're giving people a chance. Come on up, 3 minutes of fame. And we were looking around, and my boy said, Tone, you funny, man. You should go on up there. I said, hey, when you got to die first before I go up there. You know, I'm kicking it with him, talking. Dude, you talking about nervous? He bet me $50 I wouldn't go up there, and I needed $50. I was like, I want $50. Give it to me. I went up there, and I do nothing but talk about him. I just started talking about him, and I started snapping on, and I ain't no joke, right? Right. So then I got on stage, and I kind of like threw up in my mouth, but people don't know it. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
Dude, my energy though, when I was up there just talking trash, and I had been drinking, I started doing open mic. He bought me a book, and I started writing, talking about my family, talking about my experience. So I did open mic night. One guy seen me 3 times consecutively and offered me $250 if I do 5 minutes at a hair show while they tally up the scores.
Wow.
I ain't had number 2 stock jokes and a couple of snaps about my family. That's all I had. I was over in 4.5 minutes.
Right.
Good night. Gave me $250. I got home and I counted to $250. I couldn't believe I did that in 5 minutes. Quit my job.
You quit it immediately, right after that?
The next day.
Wow.
I said, I don't want to work no more. I'm not spending 8 hours nowhere the rest of my life. I'm not doing it. But I went poor. The only thing I didn't have was a blanket and a bunch of flies. I was poor.
Well, listen, when you said, because when I was working at this telemarketing gig, when I first started, I had planned out. I said, you know what? Okay, I can make this much money in New York City because there were so many stages to go get like a little $100 spot on. Yeah. But I had saved up money, and then I had a plan that still went to hell, right? But that's amazing that after you did it one time, a couple of times, but then you got that money for doing 5 minutes. You're like, oh no.
This is it. This is my career. So my next 20 gigs was for $50.
And that was over 11 months.
And some chicken wings or $20 gas money. And that's over some months. So with me in the comics, like every city, you get a clique.
Right. I was gonna ask who was your crew.
So
I know who they are, but you tell me.
Spanky Hayes, Howie Bell, Joe Blunt, Kool-Aid, rest in peace, our boy Kool-Aid.
Rest in peace, Kool-Aid, yeah.
So we all got together and just started staying together like in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Just we all try to hustle up money and pay the rent. We've been evicted 2 times. You talk about the struggle. That's why I appreciate everything. Old school comedians, I appreciate them all because I know the hustle. Yeah. Now, what we're dealing with now is the internet people.
Yeah.
Comedy has changed.
Yeah,
it has changed so much. And so when we do shows with the internet dudes, they go up front and then we'll come behind and really, because it's a deal between followers and fans.
Yeah.
Followers don't care about if you're funny or not, really.
Right.
They want to take a picture.
They want access to someone famous.
That's what they want to do. Fans are they work and they save up for their money, and you gotta come get with the real with the fans.
Yeah,
there's a difference between fans and followers. So now I'm gaining more followers of their followers.
Well, and that's you know what, Godfrey and I spoke about that. We spoke about it a couple of times where the flip side of one of the positive aspects of coming out of this quarantine is that cats that are really nice with it, like yourself, like Godfrey, like myself, you can't fake good, right? You can't fake when someone's bringing it, and whether it's you doing this, the back and forth with Deon Cole, or me doing this, or when you're going out and selling out Tommy T's when it's outdoor shows, people know, you know what, the online stuff is cool, but I want to get out and connect with people and see some real stand-up, and I don't take anything away from what I call social media, because I'm like, you have a following, and it's a form of comedy. It's not for me most of the time, but I get it. And I understand people, because like you said, there now a lot of comedy tours or concert tours where they have comics on it. They'll have maybe say 5 or 6 comics, and maybe 2 of them are social medians that have a big following. And so I get why they're on the show.
Well, that's smart. That's smart for the promoter to capitalize on. I would do the same thing.
Right.
I would do the same thing. You got 2 of these guys on the show, a guy and a girl, and they got 2-3 million followers apiece. And then, you got to sell tickets.
Right.
Because no matter who they are, we going to make them laugh. And a lot of old school comics don't like to be on the show with them because they're intimidated.
Right.
I see these comics intimidated by these social media guys.
Really?
I call them nephew and nieces. I love them.
Right. And they looking up to you because they respect, you know, the cats that have been doing this for a long time and probably were inspired by them at some point or us at some point. So I ain't mad at them, you know. But I also know everybody knows their lane and they know they're on that show to draw numbers, but they're looking at you like, yo, that Tony Roberts a bad dude.
Yeah. But they respect the shit out of the old school comics. Especially if you've been bringing it, and they've been watching you bring it before they started. Yeah. So I appreciate them though. I like it.
Exactly. So when would you say, because you did, you know, you started you started off on a dare. You wound up quitting your gig after doing a hair show. When did you really find your stride as a stand-up, where you were working consistently and then going on the road? Because I remember when y'all started coming to New York, you know, and doing those runs, you know, Tina Graham's runs or what have you.
Yeah, when I did New York, when I did Def Jam in '95,
right?
About almost a year later, I moved to New York.
Okay. So then, did you do it? Did you do it in '90? Was it the All-Star season? You did it when me and Rudy Rush.
It was when the first season Joe Torre host.
Okay, you did it the season before us. Okay.
Yeah.
You did it early '95. We did it late '95.
Yeah, I did it in January '95.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I didn't find my stride and start really becoming Tony Roberts until after I did my 5th Comic View, like 6th Comic View season. Okay. So I did 10 seasons of Comic View.
Wow.
And so every time I do a joke, every time I do a 1-hour special, Def Jam, The Ruckus, Comic View, all the BT, whatever, every time I do a set and it's on television, I don't do those jokes no more.
Right, okay.
Because I don't want people to see me and pay to see me, and I'm doing the exact same stuff they just seen on TV.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, if you do like 5 minutes and you do a couple of jokes out of there, that's good. But the other, I see you got comics, they'll do a show. I love you, baby. This is my cousin here. Love you, babe.
What's up, cuz?
Got my family over here watching the game. So if I do like 45 minutes, come do a 50-minute set, and you just see my special, I do an hour special, you're not going to see none of that.
Right, no. Right.
No, none of that. Every time I do a special, by the time the special come out, I already got another 35 minutes in the can that I've been working. So that I know when it air, and I ain't doing it no more.
Right. No,
I didn't get my stride. Yeah, I didn't get my stride till they realized I was the guy from Breath of a Thousand Asses. You need your ass beat. They had to realize who I was, and then I started getting noticed a lot and getting booked more. Yeah. But then when Def Jam really came out, back out 95, 96, 97.
Yeah.
I smashed that real bad.
Yeah,
I smashed those, and then it just took off. It just took off. And then I got offered my first special in 08.
08, yeah. I remember that because we were that was Gary. What was Gary's Gary? I forgot.
Gary. Come on.
Yeah, that's from the Collectives Production Company. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his last name though. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
No, I remember that. I remember that well. And when I saw that, and it's funny because what year did you start?
90.
90. So it took 18 years before your first full hour. But after doing your hour, would you say after you did your hour, things really, like your road work really picked up?
Yeah.
Because
it was raw. Just when I did the hour, they called me and my manager in the office. He said, "Hey, what's up?" So we're looking for somebody to do we're looking for 2 1-hour specials to shoot. This big company in Hollywood. I'm like, what's going on? They said, "We want to shoot you and Leslie Jones."
Yeah.
So we shot us in one day, back to back.
Okay.
So they said, "Okay, yeah, that's dope." This was on a Wednesday afternoon when they told me this, right?
I never
forget this. Wednesday evening, about 5 o'clock, they told us we'll do a special. I said, okay, well, when we gonna do it? Let me get ready. I got, get prepared or whatever.
Right.
He said Friday. I said, yeah. Hey, he said Friday. I'm like, okay, what month? Like what Friday? He said, the day after tomorrow.
This Friday, 48 hours Friday.
Are you crazy? He said, what, you can't do it? I said, I looked at the man in the face. I said, I could do the special right here in the office right now. Ain't the fact that I can't do it. But how you gonna call me 2 days before?
Right.
So then I want to fight people. I want to get an outfit. I want to get.
Hey, can I offer you what? Can I share a story?
Yeah, please.
I was scheduled to. Nobody's ever. This is. I was scheduled to do a special with them because the collective managed me, and my manager.
That's who did it. That's who did it.
That's what. Yeah. So Pete. So they had a showcase that Tuesday at the Improv, at the Hollywood Improv, Melrose Improv. And I kept telling him, I was like, Max, man, my manager, I said, yo, I don't want to, I said, this is not my crowd. And there were only like 15 people in there. And I was working material out, right? So the next day, my manager calls me and he's like, hey, how you feel about your material? I was like, ready to rock and roll. He said, yo, I was like, I want to just do it. I just want to do it. He was like, well,
I just want to do it.
Yo, he was like, nah, because I'm thinking maybe if we hold off, it'll give you. Because I had done a Star Wars bit that I was working on. I had done a new bit that made him question whether or not we should really pull the trigger or work a little longer.
Wait a minute. You sound like they told you, look here, you're not big enough to get on the roller coaster. Well, wait a minute, just I'm not scared. you sound like a kid. I'm not afraid. No, you're not tall enough. but I'm 17.
Oh, dude. So it was funny. I was, and I was tight, but then when I saw you were doing it, I was like, okay, I ain't mad at that. I'll wait. And then when we were gonna do them the next time, the whole the DVD specials had changed because they were like, people weren't, because they had produced Cat's first 3 specials and a couple of other people. So, but then the whole market changed.
I was on the shelf in Walmart.
Yeah, that's big thing.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And when I tell you, this was embarrassing. Redbox called me. They said, hey, what's going on? What kind of fans you dealing with here? I said, what kind of fans? I don't know all my fans. I got a bunch of fans. Right. But the problem we got is they taking your DVD, but they ain't returning it.
They ain't returning it. Benko. There you go, Gary Benko. That was his name. Yeah.
Gary Benko. He was asking me, who is Gary? Somebody said Gary
Benko. It figures my boy X Xandu from Xandu gave me your number, your correct number. He would know. Hey y'all, I had Tony's old number. I was trying to get Tony to do this, and I had my boy X was with me. I was like, yo, X, you got Tony's number. I don't want to just send him a message on Instagram. And so I said, he said, well, what number you have? I said 914. He said, nah, I got a different area code. And I called Tony. He was like, hey, 914? That was my number when I lived in Mount. That was 20 years ago.
No, you was 3 cities ago. I wish he was his child support people. Or the IRS. If you're that
bad. So your special was so high that people were taking it and dealing with it.
I don't know what you're telling me for. Why don't you just charge them the $28?
Right. Right.
You making more money instead of the $1.20.
Right.
Just go ahead and
Right.
charge them. He said, no, we don't have that kind of rapport here. We don't want to deal with stuff like that.
So he's blaming you?
I told the guy, it was the lady and the man on the phone together. I said, Josh, y'all damn mind. You better get that money. And then 3 weeks later, it wasn't in red box no more. And I think I heard the N-word come out before they hung up. I don't know what. I'm over sure.
Oh, shoot. No, that's funny. So, but that shows how, because that was the thing with DVDs. Like, I remember, you know, Cat's CD or DVD, I remember walking into Gary's office and it said it's going like triple platinum because he sold like millions of copies of the Pimp Chronicles Volume 1.
Yeah. And then you know what? It's a lot of people don't know that a lot of people will sell volumes, and the way the business is, especially back then, if it's your first one,
right,
it ain't popping in your bank account like that.
Right.
It ain't like that at all, dude. So you gotta, it's gonna take your third one to really own everything.
Right.
You gotta keep pushing, keep going, and keep pushing it for real.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I got a movie I did. I did a movie in 12 days. Wrote, directed it, had the camera crew, but I had a friend of mine, the lawyer. He paid for the camera crew. And so we went in on it, right? It's a slapstick comedy called Not So Fast, My Tooth Is Loose. And it still ain't came out yet. I did it 4 years ago. No, I did it like, about 3 years ago, and it still ain't came out. It's about...
What's the hold up?
Talent was it? The movie's about it's a girl. She's like real promiscuous, just a slut.
Okay.
Her name is April Wet. And she wants true love. And she get a visit from the Grim Reaper, and he tell her, "Hey, I come to take you because you got a disease. You're gonna die. So come on." So that's what he do. He come get people about to die. She said, "Well, what I have?" He said, "You got all of them. Come on." So he convinced him to have sex with her. And so while they finished having sex, he said, "Okay, I'll give you 7 days to find true love. I'm going to come back and get you." So she goes into a psychiatrist's office and talk about why she can't find true love. And I'm a psychiatrist, right? But I play a different. So we talk about her life and start going back to her life while we talking to her. Dude, it's slapstick. It's Naked Gun. It's Naked Gun type comedy meets Skinamax. And it's narrated by a blind prostitute named Ernestine, and I play her. I play both. Hey, so I'm convincing my man, because he against Hollywood. He trying to sell it, but he wants to get the sound. He's trying to get too much money for it.
Oh, okay.
I said, this is a different day and age, man. Just get it out, and we do another one. And volume 2.
Right.
But he don't see it like that.
Right.
I can't put it out without him. But eventually, I talked to him 2 weeks ago, so we're going to put it out eventually.
Okay. Yeah, especially in this climate. In this climate, it's like, get it on Netflix or Amazon Prime or Hulu just to get it out there. Because
then the second one is so good. The second one.
Right.
But look out for that. Not So Fast, My Tooth Is Loose.
Not So Fast, My Tooth Is Loose. It's a funny. When did you write it? You wrote it solo or you wrote it with him?
No, I just wrote it. I was tipping away at it on the airplane. I'm on the road. I told my man, "Hey, I got a movie. We got to put it out." And they wrote the script. They read the script. They said, "You want to do this?" I said, "Yeah, it's gonna be the you gotta see the scissor reel. It's crazy as hell."
Yo, I want you. You guys send me a link to that after we hang up.
No. You know what? You text me your email, and I can send you the whole movie. You just don't share.
Oh, dude, I'm in a hotel room all week, so I definitely want to do that.
I'm sending it to you late tonight or in the morning.
Okay.
I'm sending it to you.
Okay. The real George Wallace is in the building. Salute.
That's my dad. That's my dad. He called me every month and say, "What's up, son? It's your daddy. What you doing? Where you at?" And then he don't want nothing though. He swear to God, he's my daddy. I swear to God. George Wallace in the house.
George in the building, man. George, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to George to come do this and just hang out with us. I know George got stories for days. So.
You see my man that's on the feed now, Mr. Tax Pro.
What about Mr. Tax Pro? Is that your people?
Yeah, that's a friend of mine out of DC. He works with the government, dude. He works on Capitol Hill. This guy is like, yeah. But when he's not at work, you're a fool.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at George is still saying, I'm your real daddy.
I know, he's thinking my dad, man. Wait a minute. He said it so much to me one night. I showed my mama his picture. I said, do you know him? So he can stop saying it. Do you know him?
No.
Look at him good, mama. Look at him good.
So, hey, talk to me about the creation of You Need Your Ass Beat and the Breath of 1,000 Asses. The other level at Laugh-A-Palooza '99 when they got their deal with
the deal is I moved to New York, but the other guys went to LA, so we split up, and I just stepped outside of the sketch thing. So they went out there and started making it happen.
Yeah.
And so, but I always wrote songs. Like I got a song, yeah. So I got Colonic. My song Colonic is when I hear rap, because I'm old school. When I hear rap, I hear just a bunch of words. It don't make sense. So I did a song. I'm about to rap. It ain't gonna make no damn sense. All the rappers doing it now. Now it's my turn. Check this out. Milk, money, razor blades, car wash, prostitutes, Halloween, nasal spray, grandmama, oatmeal, white girl on my job, mouth full of wisdom teeth, messed up, bald fade, gay brothers on the prowl, Spider-Man, love lotion, beat your kids, manicure, pedicure, false teeth, diaper rash, Serena Williams, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, chuka, tight. Hey, I got 3 minutes of that. So I got some songs out now. If you go to my Instagram, I posted a sneak peek of my first video. I got 7 songs done. But I got a guy in Oakland, Larry. He's one of the Grammy board heads. And he wants me to finish this album and turn it to him before the end of October. Because I'm finished with the album. And he wants to put it up for a Grammy. Because it got stand-up in between.
Oh, that's dope.
And they full songs. So I just put a sneak peek out to my new video called Stomach is the New Titty. It's out right now on my Instagram. If you go to my page.
Say the title again.
You go on my Instagram and look at it, you'll see a video called Stomach is the New Titty. It's only a sneak peek. It's only like a minute of it. But you don't get it. You see it.
Stomach is the new titty.
So I got a country song called I Cheat on You Because I Love You, but I did not just leave. I got a Spanish song called Me No Hablo Español. And I got a hater song. I got a song called The Gummy Bear. I couldn't get up all the night. One night I couldn't get up all the way with this one girl. And I gave her a gummy bear. It was the most, dude, it's a love song. And it's a ballad. And I'm embarrassed. I was embarrassed.
Oh, shoot,
Yo,
man.
you gotta dude. Why don't y'all put this album out, dude?
Oh, man.
That's a small window. Because I'm doing stand-up and it leads to the next song. So I'm going to go on the road. I'm going on the road the beginning of February.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my record release.
Okay.
With the stand-up and the record release party. Boom. In the comedy clubs. With the screen. And show all the videos.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's my next move.
Stomach is the new titty. I'm still... Gummy Bear is hilarious. But after we finish this, I got to go watch...
Go to my Instagram. Scroll down, and you'll see a video.
Stomach is, you know, just so y'all are clear, stomach is the new titty.
Stomach is the new titty. Stomach, the new titty. I don't care if you're 50. That stomach is the new titty. Something like it flat. I said, hell with that. No breast, no stomach, no back. Look like a shaved cat.
Stomach is the new tip. Stomach is the new tip. Stomach is the new tip.
That's gonna be the next summer's anthem.
That's funny, son. Yo, that's
Crazy, man.
Yo, man.
Hey, yo, check it out. So I gotta pull out soon, man. I gotta take my daughter to put her to bed.
Okay. Okay. And thank
But
you,
I know that you're doing.
Sharon.
You know, I love why you're doing this, man. When you've been doing this, I didn't know you've been doing it that long, but you've been at it since April. You're giving the world. They don't understand the life we come from.
Right.
You know,
Right.
the lady told me one time. She said, comedians are like cartoons. They cartoon characters. They take so much and always land on their feet. They bounce back. We look at the world. We look at the world at a whole different angle, dude. For real.
Yeah. Different perspective.
We bring. How many people came to you before that said? I've had a couple of people come to me with my DVD after they signed it because my DVD helped them get through breast cancer.
Say that.
I got a friend of mine in Dallas. He's a good friend of mine today because I met him in Dallas and I helped him through. He beat cancer and some type of other stuff because he was looking at my DVD over and over. And that's like, I'm like, get away from me. You trying to make me cry or something? Get away from me.
Right.
You know? But that's just God. That's God's plan, man. God's plan.
That's is a gift from God to be able. I tell people always say, yo, why you always so happy? I'm like, man, we get to make people laugh for a living, doing what we love doing. A is the fountain of youth that keeps you young forever. B is healing, and I've actually had doctors at shows come up and just have that conversation where they're like, what you're doing is healing, especially during these times. And that's what I was saying earlier about the meet. What I love about the meet and greet, man, is after show when people just come up to you like, hey, man, and it's beautiful because it's every demographic. You'll have a hard rock thug dude come up to you like, hey, dude, hey, man, I don't laugh at people, and they force me to come out here. Hey, you got that? Or somebody else say, I was having a bad week. And someone said, let's just go see my man Tony Roberts and Dean Edwards, and boom, next thing you know, they're like, yo, and people like that ride for you forever.
Dude, I had a thug grab me out the audience. I was walking through the audience, getting back. I said goodnight, and a group of thugs grabbed me. It was like this. It's like, yo, like son, he had me like this. Yo, son, I fucks with you. You my dude. Anybody that mess with you tell them Bro Dog is with. I'm like, all right, son, all right. I was like this. I can't see your face. But yeah, they be on it, though.
Yeah, man. Well, shoot, keep doing what you're doing, man. I love you. I appreciate you coming out, and supporting.
I was honored that you asked me.
Dude, here's what's funny. When we started talking about Dion's thing, I forgot how long ago it was because when I saw that, I said, yo, I gotta reach out to Tony and Dion because I definitely want to have you on. So I'm glad that I finally connected to you. And yo, keep doing your thing. Much love to your family, man. I'll see you in person when this is all over. And keep doing your thing and much success to you after this. Go tuck in, Scotty. I'm gonna say goodnight to them. All right, man.
Instagram, this your dude. That's my dude.
Yeah. Go follow. If you don't follow Tony Roberts, go follow him and watch. What's the song?
Go to @Tony T Roberts. Give me a follow. But scroll to my page about not even two scrolls up. You're gonna see Stomach is the new titty.
Stomach is the new titty.
All right, man. I'm out.
All love, man. Peace. All right, y'all. Hey, man. Yo, I just, what? I'm glad I'm not on. I'm glad I'm on the road because I would have kept my family awake because I knew I was gonna be laughing loud. I'm actually sitting here like I hope the people in rooms next door. I'm not too loud, but yo, keep watching every Monday night. For the Mucking Protocol, the coolest For the Muck in the building. Yes, sir, Rob Stapleton in the building. Yeah, we saw George Wallace. I'm gonna reach out to George Wallace and tell him I want to have him on here. because he's another inspiration, and I'm not big on people using the term OG, but definitely one of the OGs, still doing his thing, and one of the most down to earth cats on the planet, man. So hey, y'all, if you've never seen this before, I hope you come back next Monday. You know, shout out to everybody. I know a couple of people were on here that were in Indianapolis this weekend. Again, I appreciate y'all coming out. Have some stuff cooking. Y'all keep an eye out for it. Make sure you follow and continue following it and supporting at I am Dean Edwards, because that's who I am. My man, shout out to my boy Rob Stapleton in the building. Rob, what's the name? I always forget the name of the movie, dog. If you could type it real quick before I sign off, I want to make sure I tell people to go watch. Thank you, George. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Stapleton, if you on here, give me the name of the movie so people can go stream your movie if you're still on here. And if not, I'll make sure. I need to do better. I need to do better because I always forget the name because of The Stuff. Go watch my man Rob Stapleton's movie, The Stuff. Go support his thing and support live comics, man. And I'll see y'all next week. In 7 days, we gonna do it again. All right. All love, 2 fingers, Basie.